from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
And good morning, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. We've got to tell you about a first alert weather day that our team has issued for tomorrow. That is not today, but that is the potential for severe weather for tomorrow. It's potentially going to be an issue for some, so let's bring in 19 First Alert meteorologist Kelly Dobeck. Kelly, remind us why you and the team here at 19, why do we issue first alert days?
So we issue first alert days, Dan, to give people that first alert, that heads up that, hey, the weather this certain day is going to impact you. It's going to impact your day-to-day life, driving to work, driving home from work, taking the kids to practice. It's just some sort of weather event that's going to impact you. And in terms of tomorrow's 19 First Alert Weather Day, we've got the threat of severe storms, mainly in the afternoon through the early evening hours. So again, it'll be as folks are heading home from work, dinner time, into the early evening hours. And the line of storms that we're watching here has the potential to bring all modes of severe weather. So we're talking about damaging wind gusts, heavy rain that could lead to flooding, that could also lead to damage, power outages, and we can't even rule out the potential for a brief spin-up tornado either. So all modes of severe weather are possible. So this is us giving you that first alert to, hey, the weather is going to be impactful tomorrow. So let's talk about the alert day specifically for tomorrow a little bit more in depth. I'll walk you through hour by hour what we're expecting here. So there will be rain around in the morning, but that's not when we're expecting severe weather. There'll be a few rumbles of thunder. It's really going to be after lunchtime, or after 3 o'clock through about 9 p.m. Through after sunset. Sunset now is at after 8 o'clock. So it's going to be through sunset. That'll be our best potential for all of the severe thunderstorm ingredients. So we've got a cold front coming in. We've got heat and humidity, all of these things that potentially will allow us to see any mode of severe weather. Again, that also includes damaging hail, damaging wind gust, heavy rain. All of those are going to be big concerns, especially the heavy rain threat, just because we've seen a lot of rain over the last week or two here. So anywhere that's a flood-prone area, some of our area rivers and streams and creeks are still very high from all the rain last week too. So that's going to be a big concern. So let me walk you through Future View, because it's hard to imagine that tomorrow the weather is going to be not so great, because today it is going to be really nice. So let's walk you through today into tomorrow on Future View. That timestamp is in the top left-hand corner of your screen here. So through lunchtime today, a little cooler along the lake shore because of the lake breeze, but most of us going to be right around that 70-degree mark. Notice even further inland, like down towards Tuscarawas, Dover, New Philly area, we're pushing into the middle to upper 70s. So really, really nice day today with mostly sunny skies. Watch the clouds start to move in tonight. So increasing clouds. This is tomorrow, 5-6 a.m. We mentioned the rain. So the kiddos these last few weeks of school here, definitely going to be a little bit soggy at the bus stop tomorrow morning for the walk to school, for the drive to work. Again, can't rule out a rumble of thunder, maybe some pockets of heavier rain mixed in there, but that's not where the severe threat is. Watch through the afternoon. We see some breaks in the clouds, some clearing, and then here's the line that we're watching. So notice now, even with the latest update from Future View, it's slowing things down even more, putting things in closer to after dinner time, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. So this is what we're going to be watching here. You see those areas of dark reds and oranges indicating heavy rain. So once the front gets here, and again, it's going to be after 3, 4 o'clock, it's going to be hauling. So it's going to be moving quickly, which is good. So the severe threat doesn't linger into bedtime when you're heading overnight. I know things can get a little bit scarier when there's an overnight threat of severe weather. You don't have to worry about that tomorrow. It's really going to be those afternoon, late afternoon, early evening hours, our best bet of some of these storms along this line being strong to severe as we head into the evening hours. But then watch by 10 o'clock, the rain has cleared out and we do not have to worry about severe weather. So good time now to mention too the First Alert Weather app. We're able to send notifications based on where you live. So if part of that line of storms becomes severe, you'll get a notification based on where you live, on your neighborhood. If the storm's looking, more intense in that area, if a tornado warning's issued, you'll get that alert sent right to your phone, especially with the threat of severe weather. If you're worried about power outages, you'll be able to watch 19 News if we do break in for any sort of warning, and it's the best way to give you that first alert without actually being right next to you.
Yeah, I particularly enjoy our app because you'll get a notification. There's lightning within 2 miles of your location, and as the storm moves in, that really gives you that heads up that something is about to hit. Kelly, we're going to take that 15-second break and look at the rest of the week.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
And you're looking at the 7-day, and Kelly's going to walk us through it.
Yeah, so today, a beautiful 70s and sunshine. Tomorrow will be warmer, but that warm air is going to be fuel for storms. Again, there'll be rain in the morning, but those PM storms, that's where we're concerned for the severe weather to be. Again, late afternoon after 3 o'clock through sunset, 8-9 p.m. We'll be watching that threat of severe weather. Be cooler Thursday, but we'll have some more sunshine make its way back, 65, and then another round of showers with our next little system that slides through on Friday. That's actually going to bring some cooler air around, unfortunately, for the weekend. Mostly cloudy, mid-50s Saturday, a little bit more sunshine, but even cooler on Sunday before we gradually start to warm up. So today, really going to be the best day of the next 7 before we get into a little bit of a cooling trend heading into the weekend and early next week.
And sunshine can get, you can get some yard work done on the weekend. You might have to maybe just wear that long sleeve instead of the t-shirt. 19 First Alert meteorologist Kelly Dovack, thanks for joining us. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Dan.
All right, take care. One last look live into Voinovich Park from our Great Lakes Science Center camera. Not a wave on the lake. That tells us there's not a lot of movement of air, no breeze really to speak of because it looks like a sheet of glass out there. 57 degrees currently, going to be a beautiful day. But again, remember, tomorrow is a first alert weather day, especially in the evening as we get those rounds of potentially severe weather. So we'll make sure our weather department, as they always are on top of it. Our 11 o'clock news, just about an hour and 10 minutes away on CW43. Then our noon news on Channel 19. Until then, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a great day.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media.